Hello students, let me start with the chapter 1 living world, that is in first PUC, living world. Our earth is the home planet on which the life exists. Life exists on only one planet, that is the earth. Earth is the right planet which is placed at a right distance from the right star and endowed with right atmosphere which could support life forms. So many life forms in vivid forms exist on our planet. It has been estimated that about 1.8 to 1.9 millions of plant and animal species are present on our home planet Earth. As there are many number of plant and animal species, naming and classifying these organisms becomes essential. This kind of branch of biology deals with the study of naming and classifying the organisms called taxonomy. Father of taxonomy, Carolus Linnaeus, and he is the author of Systemae Naturae. In the beginning, in this lesson it is given that the differences between living and non-living. Living has growth and development, reproduction, and other metabolic activities, all the metabolic activities. So no such thing can be seen in non-living organisms. As far as reproduction is concerned, asexual reproduction. In Peridium reproduces asexually by conidia, and the Monera members and Protista members, Monera members, it includes Archaeobacteria, bacteria, cyanobacteria, chemosynthetic bacteria, mycoplasma, pleuropneumonia-like organisms. In this, the Protista as well as it includes binary fission as the asexual reproduction, and budding takes place in yeast hydra, and regeneration, that is in planaria, and fragmentation in multicellular filamentous algae and fungi, and protonema production in some bryophytes can be observed. So these are all the various types of asexual reproduction given in the book. And reproduction is synonymous with the growth, that is growth and reproduction, same in few organisms like amoeba, where it takes place by binary fission. And there may be sterile couples, and the mule is sterile, and worker bees, female worker bees, are sterile. So mule is a sterile one, that is produced because of the cross fertilization of the male donkey and female horse, interspecific hybridization. Example, mule, that is given in the second year again. And female workers, sterile honey bees, they are sterile. Only one queen is fertile. So in a bee colony, it is given in the next chapter, chapter number 5, that is in second year. A bee colony consists of 60,000 to 80,000 honeybees. One is queen bee, which is fertile, and about 200 male bees, drones. They are also fertile, and remaining all these, about 79,000 and that, they are all the sterile female worker bees. How they are produced means the sperms injected into the female queen bee is stored in seminal vesicle, and then sometimes eggs are laid by the queen, and simultaneously sperms are released. That fertilized eggs develop into the females, but almost all they are sterile. And then sometimes eggs are laid, sperms are not released. These haploid eggs develop into haploid males, that is without fertilization, parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis can be seen in rotifers, turkey birds, honeybees and lizards, RTHL code word. So that is parthenogenesis. In plants, the ovary develops into fruit without fertilization called parthenocarpy. This is very important for your NEET examination. There is parthenocarpy and parthenogenesis. So there is ICBN, International Code of Botanical Nomenclature, International Code of Zoological Nomenclature, ICZN. So these are the two organizations which look into the classification of the various organisms. All the organisms are named after by making use of two terms known as binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature of mango, Mangifera indica, human beings, Homo sapiens. Homo means human, man, sapiens means reasoning. This is very important. And then in Triticum aestivum, that is the wheat plant, Triticum aestivum, generic name, genus name and the species name, and that is for wheat. So these are different examples are given for binomial nomenclature. For example, Panthera leo for lion, Panthera tigris for tiger, Panthera pardus for cheetah. It is given for leopard. It is not Panthera leo, it is Panthera pardus. ಇದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗಮನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Panthera pardus for leopard, Panthera leo for lion, Panthera tigris for tiger. And then Mangifera indica, Solanum tuberosum, potato, Solanum melangina for the brinjal. So these are all the binomial nomenclature. Pisum, sativum, that is of Fabaceae members. Allium cepa, Allium sativum, binomial nomenclature of the families Liliaceae that we will study in the next coming chapters. These are all the binomial nomenclature. There are certain rules for the binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature, here all these are derived from the Latin language. They should be written in italics. And genus name always should begin with capital letter, species name with the small letter. For example, Mangifera indica, M capital letter, I indica, I small letter. It has to be underlined, and in the brackets lin, that is Carolus lineus. These are some of the important rules of binomial nomenclature. So hierarchy of classification. The basic unit of classification, species of any rank is called taxon. That is KDC of GS. That is the hierarchy of classification. Kingdom, K, division, class, order, family, genus, species. So altogether 7 ranks in the classification. In animals, division is replaced by phylum. This is also very, very important. And then common characters increases from kingdom to species. This is very important. Common characters decreases from species to kingdom. KDC of GS. ಹಾಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕೋಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ DC ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ DC ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. KDC ಆಫ್ GS ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ DC ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸರ್ತಿ ನೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಥರದ ಓದುವಂಥದ್ದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. The organisms which are functionally similar are said to be the species, the basic unit of classification, species. For example, Leo, species of lion, tigris, already told, that is for tiger, pardus for the leopard. So this is the species. And genus, next to species is the genus. I told you many times. So Solanum, he is a genera, and Petunia, Datura, they are all genus names. So Datura, Petunia, and then Solanum, they come under order Solanales, family Solanaceae. And Next to this, genus, species, order, family and then order. Family means here both the cat and the tiger, they belong to family Felidae. Dog belong to family Canidae. Families Canidae. And then the order Carnivora. It includes both dog, cat, tiger, etc. That is carnivorous organisms. That is the order for carnivora. Both Solanaceae and Convolvulaceae, they come under order Polymoneales. Next to this, order after family, class Dicotyledonnae, Monocotyledonnae. So anyhow, somehow, what are all the examples given and classification given for 4 things? One is Homo sapiens. That is kingdom, you know very well, Animalia kingdom, and then no division, that is in animals it is phylum, Chordata, and then KD, see class is Mammalia, order Primata, family Hominidae, genus Homo, species Sapiens. And for Musca domestica classification is given. For Musca domestica, that is housefly. Here kingdom Animalia and phylum it is given Arthropoda, KD, class Insecta, order Diptera, family Mucidae, genus Musca and domestica. And for Mangifera indica, kingdom Plantae, division Angiospermae, class Dicotyledonnae, and then order Sapindales, very important, often you will forget, and the family Anacardiaceae, genus Mangifera, species Indica. And then Triticum aestivum. For Triticum aestivum, that is for wheat, kingdom Plantae, division Angiospermae, class Monocotyledonnae, order Poaceae, family Poaceae, genus Triticum and aestivum. These are all the examples given. And then the teaching aids, that is the taxonomical aids. Number 1 is herbarium. Plants are dried and then pressed and pasted on the sheets called herbarium sheets, for which 6 points we have to remember. Number 1 is the local name, English name, botanical name of the collector, place of the collection, date of the collection. These are the 6 points very important for the NEET. One of the following is not used in written in herbarium sheets ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರ್ತಿ ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಲೋಕಲ್ ನೇಮ್, English name, botanical name, collector's name, place of collection, date of collection are the 6 points should be remembered in herbarium. Animals are stuffed, dead animals are stuffed and preserved in museums. You could know taxonomic aids al barutte. And botanical gardens, zoological parks, ivella access to conservation. Here the organisms are conserved other than their habitat. In situ conservation alli adu next second piece alli ivella ಓದಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. In situ conservation alli national parks, bio reserves, wildlife sanctuaries. Indiaದಲ್ಲಿ 90 national parks, 448 wildlife sanctuaries and about 14 bio reserves, ಮತ್ತೆ sacred groves ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Sacred species, botanical gardens, zoological parks, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ access to conservation where the organisms are conserved outside their habitat ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು KHL ಅಂತ. Famous botanical gardens in England is at Kew, K-E-W, Kew ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. And then Indian Botanical Garden at Howrah. ಹೌರಾದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಹೌರಾ KHL, and National Botanical Research Institute at Lucknow. So famous botanical garden of the England, that is in London, that is at Kew, and Indian Botanical Garden at Howrah, National National Botanical Research Institute at Lucknow. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಎ ಕಪ್ಲೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ called couplet. Diagnostic characters called key. A pair of contrasting characters called couplet, and each statement in couplet is called lead anta kariತೀವಿ. Monograph contain information about one taxon ಅಂತ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ದ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್.